Following a flurry of social media posts today, it looks like Kanye is gearing up for yet another legal battle with Adidas over their decision to release a new colorway of Yeezy 350 V2s.
I love leaky!
So all of this started with Adidas doing a drop on their confirmed app for a new 350 colorway this morning. Shortly after that, Kanye frantically took to Instagram to express his distaste with this move, saying that Adidas was selling fake Yeezys since he did not approve the colorway. Kanye explicitly states that anybody who loves Ye would not buy what he is calling fake Yeezys. He then doubled down on these comments in DMs with a fan account again saying he never made or approved that specific 350 colorway, and also revealing that on top of releasing the shoes without his permission, Adidas are trying to sue him for a marketing fund that they agreed upon. Now, a marketing fund in this scenario would basically be Adidas promising Kanye a certain amount of money that he can then use to promote new Yeezys being sold. Due to the contents of those direct messages with the fan, I would assume this is in reference to Kanye's Super Bowl ad that he used to direct sales through his own personal website for the Yeezy pods. Kanye then posted a long reel on Instagram going over the situation again and just expanding on his perspective.
Let me explain really clear to you guys what's happening with Adidas. It's not only are they putting out fake colorways that are non-approved, they're suing me for $250 million, and they're also not paying me for these shoes that they're putting out that have my name on it. And they're using contract clauses and 50 years of business experience to rape an artist, one of y'all favorite artists, right in front of y'all in broad daylight.
Now, I think to understand Kanye's side of things, we need to take a look back at where the contractual portions of his relationship with Adidas left off. After very confidently saying Adidas could not drop him in October and then subsequently actually being dropped, Kanye and the company worked out a new deal in May of 2023 that outlined what would happen with the remaining Yeezy supply of shoes. This agreement was finalized with clauses saying Adidas would be allowed to release the remaining inventory, with portions of the proceeds going to the Anti-Defamation League, while the large majority of revenue would go into the pockets of Adidas. And Kanye was entitled to what was called royalties, meaning he was at some point promised money from Adidas for selling the remaining shoes. When Kanye is talking about legal loopholes in that Instagram video, I think what he means is that Adidas figured out that their May 2023 contract with Kanye was only applicable to the old inventory of Yeezy shoes, so they decided to just make a new colorway which would not fall under that contract, so Adidas would be able to keep all the proceeds and give nothing to Kanye without violating their May 2023 agreement. Based on Kanye's statements on Instagram today, I think the most likely scenario is that Adidas figured out they could circumvent the previous agreement by just making new inventory, which is why Kanye says this was not a colorway he approved or ever made, since it would have to be something completely new for Adidas to be able to say it falls outside of their contractual obligations. Kanye received lots of support from fellow artists on Instagram for this situation, showing that he definitely has the public behind him, but unfortunately in a courtroom, the public has no influence. Technically, it looks like Adidas is not violating anything, so at best, I think if Kanye took them to court for this, the most he would get in return is probably some percentage of royalties matching what they agreed on for the old Yeezy inventory. But again, even like Kanye says in the video, Adidas is using decades and decades of experience to develop these legal loopholes, and I personally do not think the company's executives would have approved this move if they thought it would give Kanye grounds to sue them and take all the profits. They're releasing these new Yeezys because their lawyers meticulously combed through contracts and figured out that this is how they can essentially cut Kanye out of the equation and still profit from his designs and notoriety. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments if you will be buying any new Yeezy colorways released by Adidas.